The toilet's exploding. The toilet's exploding. Intros, not my speciality. Okay. So, the reason you guys have clicked on this video is because of the title. Let's be honest. It's not because of my experience storytelling, even though I love telling stories. So, it's a long story, so get your popcorn and try not to get disgusted. I'd recommend not chocolate, if you know what I mean, because you'll have a hard time eating chocolate after this. Anyway, that's enough warm-up. About a minute of warm-up. Anyway. So, you guys all know Hashi. He joined me in the smashing of my phone. I'd recommend you guys go check that out. It's a pretty cool video. So, he was like, "Hey, buddy, I love going out and ride four-wheelers and whatnot. Why don't you come ride the four-wheelers?" I was like, okay. Outdoors is not my thing. If I could tell some stories before this, that would be great. But you guys voted for this one. So, I'm giving you this one. So I was like, sure. The time comes when we're ready to go. We stay up all night playing the best game, Minecraft. And that has no importance to the story. But, yeah. It's important. So, we stayed up all night playing Minecraft. We woke up in the morning, we were both extremely tired. And I was like, I'm just gonna sleep in the car. It's an 11-hour drive. It'll be fine. I started sleeping. Boom, boom. What? And he's like, "Dude, look at this new plane I got." I was like, I don't care. Boom, boom. Look at this new plane. I was like, Louise, crying out loud. So, I actually did end up going to sleep for about 20 minutes. And then I hear this loud. I'm not going to do it because the mic is like right there, but it's like, psh. If you didn't catch that, it's psh. Okay? I was like, holy crap, what was that? And then there's like a gigantic black smoke coming out of our truck. Oh man, that was scary. And so conveniently, right off to the right, there's a pull off. So we pull off, and it turns out our turbo blew. For those of you who don't know, like me, a turbo makes it so if it's pulling a trailer, it'll go. So without a turbo, we don't go. So for those of you who don't drive, I'm gonna move my thing down so you guys can see my hands. For those of you who don't drive, you normally go about 70-ish on the interstate or something. Whatever. The route we were taking, it was like 80. And we're going 45 because we can't go any faster. So we're on the side of the road just chugga chugga, chugga chugga, chugga chugga, chugga chugga. I'm stupid. So, what turned out to be a 9-hour trip, I know I said 11 hours, but that's about how long it took us to get there with the amount of stops we took. And us going 45 miles an hour, we were going to take about 14 hours to get all the way there. It took forever. We finally got there. That's phase 1. You guys haven't even got to the toilet part. So the place we were staying was like, it was nice, it was small, there was just a bunch of beds, because we were with a group of people. Now, see, there was this guy, can't say his name, so you're just gonna have to call him Teddy. And he had a problem. You see, he was having a hard time clearing. Yeah. So, we'll get to that later. So, we go out, we ride, it was great until this one guy's tire rod. If you don't know what a tire rod is, this is science class with Ezeven. The tire rod snapped in half, and he lost control of his tire, so it was just stuck. You couldn't move it. So, what we did is we got 2 wrenches, stuck them together, duct taped them, stuck it back on, and drove the rest of the way because we're just that creative. That was probably a horrible decision, but it worked. So, get back. It's hot. We're all sweaty. I decided to take a shower, and I really don't care where I put my towel, so I just threw it on the floor. Whatever. It's fine. Now Teddy, he was like, I can't breathe. No, he could breathe, but he just had a stomachache. So he's like, hey, I'm gonna take some of this medicine that'll help me clear out. And so, if I'm sleeping, let's say I'm sleeping back here, the bathroom's back there. There isn't a wall. Like, there's a wall and then the bathroom. So, wake up in the morning, and the guy who comes to wake me up shakes me and steps in some water. He's like, oh, you probably should pick up your towel. It's kind of soaked the carpet. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And I picked it up, put it away, whatever. Then we went out. Everything was great. I had a fun time until somebody's Jeep thingy, their engine stopped working. So that was great. And then we got home. It smelled horrible. Like, I can't even describe it. It smelled horrible. So, we're like, ugh. And it turns out, after some scientific discovery, Teddy pooped 5 times that night. And not only did he not tell anyone that he clogged the toilet, and he may have flushed tons of toilet paper down. So, there's a toilet, and if you keep shoving stuff down it, it's gonna get full. So, if it explodes upwards, that would just ruin the bathroom. But no, you see, there was a pipe under there that shot straight under my bed and burst upwards. So, all of that poop and whatever else you want to call it shot up under my bed and all over the carpet of the stuff around it. And for those who didn't know, I slept in that. And it was horrid. So I grabbed all my stuff, I moved it to another bed, slept there for the night. It wasn't as bad as it seems, but it was just gross. Cause once we find out what it was, and people tried to get across that narrow little thing, it was my bed and then the hallway. And so you need to walk in it to get to the bathroom. And so we had one bathroom, and if you needed to get out of the other rooms back there, you had to walk through the sliminess of crap. So, now you may be wondering, why were we that dumb? Now, if I would have chosen to not go on this trip, I would have, number one, not slept in poop. But you couldn't see the amazing views that were there. Like, this was just one, and it was one of those things where you just walk up and you freeze and your mouth just drops open. You're like, oh my gosh. You're just speechless. You don't know what to say. Now, it's the funniest thing. It's because I hate nature. If you look at my other videos, I do YouTube. Nature's not my thing. But sometimes you do have to step out of your comfort zone and look at other things that you may not have otherwise chose to do. That's what I did. I didn't regret it. I'd encourage you guys to go at least spend like a day in nature. A year. Just one day. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the exploding toilet story. And yeah, I didn't want to gross you out too much with the details, but yeah, it was disgusting. Anyway, if you guys like these stories, make sure to hit the like button. They always come on the 7th of the month, so make sure to stay tuned. And on the 1st of the month, you can always vote on the topic I choose. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you guys on next time. Bye-bye.